All right, I wanted to do one more review for today. I don't know when I'm going to put these on, but this is something called Overwatch. It's a game. I remember playing it, I think, if it's the one where you can play as an angel that heals people, and it's kind of a melee fighter runaround game. If that's what it is, then I played it. If it's not, then I don't know what I'm thinking of. I remember it was like very different characters. The characters were all very, very different. I liked them a lot. I don't recognize these. I kind of recognize this one if it's a giant, like, either robot or a giant metal knight. But if this is the game that has like the angel girl flying around and she's the, every team always needs one of those. They don't have to have one, but they always say, hey, you be that one this time. Because I remember playing with other people and they were like, hey, you be the, I can't remember her name, because they need this way they can heal people. And after I was not very good at it, because I wasn't good at the game at all, they were like, ah, never mind, we'll get somebody who actually keep up with us. Now I got this for, actually, it was $9.99 at the, it's been sitting at, there's been several of these sitting over at Super Deals, not only one here in Holden Beach, but down in North Myrtle Beach. Now this one I got from North Myrtle Beach, because the day I was there, they were like 25% off everything. I was like going, you know, for $7.50 I'll buy it, but for $10 I was like, nah, I don't think it's worth $10. You be the judge. Let me know if this is worth $10. If I can get it out. Oh my gosh. Okay. You did not want to let go of that. All right, so I like the overall, I don't know how to say it. I won't say like I like his body because that sounds really weird. I like the framework and everything. Oh, he's got butterfly. That's cool. Look at that. So his head looks up and down. So it's got a, you can see a joint in there that goes coming down. There's not really much ball jointedness to it. He's got very well done eyes. Okay, and then his head, of course, goes left and right, but I don't think, it can go around 360. You just got to wiggle it a little bit. He's got butterfly joints that go forward and back deep in his shoulders, and then his shoulders himself. His armpit only goes up that much because of the armor. It goes around 360 degrees. There is a bicep swivel, but it's not going to give you too much. And every time I move it, it's like the butterfly joint just wants to move because of the big old armor piece right there. He's got double joints pinned in his elbow, which I'm not sure why people bother. Like, oh, here's a pin. Don't like pin. I don't know why. A pin's fine with me. It doesn't look real. Well, do you need it to be that realistic? I mean, I don't know. It doesn't really seem to bother me. I mean, I play with things that aren't realistic. He's got swivel and hinge in his arms or his hands. I do remember having a woman in this line that had a belt that got in her way. So I'm thinking I may be getting him mixed up with a female figure I got that's very similar. Maybe it was from a different game. But I remember her belt got in the way. It must be because it's made by Hasbro. No, I thought it was made by McFarlane. All right, so not only does he have a ball joint up here, he also has ab crunch, which doesn't do too much ab crunch. So I guess I can do an ab crunch if that's an ab crunch. 1, 2, 3. Oh, tired. All right, his legs, they're on a ball joint on the inside. So he can do a full split, except he's got things over here that get in his way. This leg can. He can sit all the way up. He can kick back not very far because he's got a butt. He's got a swivel at the thigh, which his bombs are on the bottom part of. He's got double jointed knees, which is what you would want a swivel at the thigh. Yes, that's right, a swivel at the thigh, so you can have double jointed knees. The double jointed knees only seem to go 90 degrees though total. It's probably because he's got such big calves like me. Okay, I'm trying to see if I can get more than that, but it's only about just over 90 degrees really. All right, for his ankles, I'm not getting much out of them. Let's see if I can do, okay, this left one, it goes forward, it goes back, and there's ankle rockers. The right one is just a little stuck. And you know me, I'm afraid I'm going to go too far and break it. So it goes forward. Let's see if I can go backwards now. Backwards. And ankle rockers. So overall, I do like the body. I think the head's extremely tiny in proportion, but I don't know. It just looks really small to me. Maybe that's because I play with things that are much bigger heads. What if I could pop it? If I heat it up, I'm sure I can pop it, and then I can put it on Rocket Raccoon's head. That would be awesome. But I doubt it would fit. I bet that does not fit. All right, this comes with 2 large blasters, which look pretty amazing. It's like something that you would use to win a water gun fight. They do have blast effects. If they go in, that's a different story altogether. Okay, so trying to go in. There we go. Got all the way, had to go on. For some reason, okay, I was about to say this only had 1. That doesn't make sense. Okay, I think it's a certain way it goes because the thing is closer, the side pieces are there closer to the top. So I think it goes like this. Okay, so evidently the longer peg goes on the bottom because if you try to go the other way, it won't. It looks like it goes on fine to me there too. All right, never mind. I guess it's either way. So it squirts out Kool-Aid, red Kool-Aid to be more specific. So if you want to fight Kool-Aid Man with your water gun, this is the one for you. Now, getting his hand on there, man, that might be a different story altogether. Oh, yeah. You just knocked down my wall. Eat Kool-Aid. Oh, yeah. I'm beginning to think the left one or the longer one does go on the bottom because there's a longer one for a reason. Yeah, it does a lot better on the bottom. So maybe I'm not deluded. All right, so he comes with a blastering hand. He comes with a fist hand in case you want to have him punch. Save these hands because if you get a figure that doesn't have a handle on it, like off of eBay from those junk lots, these come in handy. Okay, I didn't mean to make a pun, but anyway, enjoy that pun. All right, this hand. I bet they're almost done with that room. They're building a room on Joanne's house because she's rich. She can head on to her house. All right, there we go. It's like he's like squirting Kool-Aid everywhere. Take that, Kool-Aid man. You put a hole in my wall. I'm putting a hole in your belly. All right, so we got him. And let's see now. One thing I want to find out is how tall are these? Because they look like they're 7 inches to me. No, he is just at 6 inches. So to the top of his head, he's 6 inches. And for the rest of the world, that's actually just over 15 centimeters. It's 16 centimeters. So let's see. Will he work out with Boba Fett? No, Boba Fett's on the short side. Will he work out with Thor? Kind of, but Thor's proportions are really not the same. Like I said, his head looks tiny for his body. His body looks like, his legs look super long. It's like he's going from long to short. Like, you know, if you're laying him down, he looks like he's already laid down because you can see these are longer and it's getting shorter as it goes into the background. And that's the way his bodies look. Oh, you know what? You could probably do this pose right here where he's like shooting as, see, the gun's not holding the hands too good. It's going to be like shooting as he's falling, like, take that, Kool-Aid man. All right, so let's see if the gun will fit in Boba Fett's hand. Ironically, it does, but it doesn't hold it straight. So now Boba Fett can actually fight Kool-Aid Man. Thor, he don't really want it one. Huh, I kind of like it in his hand, except, well, yeah, I don't know. So what do you guys think? Is this worth $10? This one right here, is this one worth $10? Is it worth $7.50 in your estimation? You're like, I know some people are cop out and say, well, if you like it, get it. Obviously, I bought it, so I don't need your opinion on that. I just want to know for yourself. Do you think it's worth it for you? Let me know in the comments below. Have a great day.